Hey you guys, it is Klairee Berry. I wanted to come and do a tarot reading. I actually haven't not done one for like a couple of days, and let me tell you, I am feeling it. And again, I really hope that this is not too noisy with this wind that's in the background. Hopefully the car acoustics will help a little bit. And again, today I have my tiny little cards today. So sometimes they give me interesting readings. It's very much different. Okay? So I hope you guys are doing great. Again, this is for Cancer, Sun sign, Moon sign, Rising, Ascendant, any kind of, any planet and whatever. It doesn't matter. Cross watchers are also welcome. Take it as it resonates. Sometimes you have to flip it. Sometimes I may be talking to you. Sometimes I may be talking, as if I'm talking to your person. You just kind of have to, again, take it as it resonates. And even if it doesn't all resonate with you, then keep an open mind because some of the other stuff might. Okay? So let's just hop right in here. Okay, wait. One more shuffle. Woo! Oh man, dropped a card. So again, this is the reading, current events, energies, what we need to know as Cancers. And I always have to say, I'm a Cancer sun sign and a moon sign, so this better be a good reading. Just kidding. We did get the Three of Swords, but I'm not going to take it. But it'll be like maybe our underlying energy, kind of. The Three of Swords, yeah, okay, so we may not be feeling our best right now. We may be feeling some heartbreak. We may be feeling like something's just not right, or we may be seeing things that aren't there, or, we may actually be having, our significant other or whatever in a third party. Wow, we got it again. But it is reversed. So is either big heartache right now, or it's probably not coming in the future since this is our first card. So yeah, I'm really feeling Cancers. I'm sorry to have to say it, but I really feel like we do have some heartache going on right now. We're being put through the ringer on this shit, and again, this third party stuff, it doesn't have to be you're being cheated on or there's another person that your person is paying attention to. A lot of this can be work. It can be just anything that takes away attention off of the relationship. But the fact that this is our first card, I mean, it's probably not going to be surprising for you to hear this, unless it's just off, like I said. But, the second card is the Hermit. So we are just going within because of this heartache. It's been causing us to go deeper. And we need to not only go deeper and do the inner healing work, the shadow work. I'm so sorry. I've been drinking Izzy's, and I'm just burping up a storm here. And I always do that. It's so funny. Okay. So it's causing us to, like I said, go inward, but also it's like we need to be really earnest about it. We can't just do it a little bit. We have to really jump in this situation. And I'm just going to tell you guys right now ahead of time, I cannot see anything as far as what my phone, I'm about to run out of battery. So I turned the volume, you know what I'm talking about, the brightness, all the way down. So if this video gets cut off, then I really apologize. Hopefully you'll get cut off at just the right place, right when I'm done or something like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this a little deeper and see what's going on. And this is, again, this probably, it could be how you're feeling right now. It could be in the future, but it's probably been going on for a while. It's probably kind of in the past, past couple weeks, past couple months, even past couple days could be bubbling up for you. Okay. I know that it has been for me. I've actually been probably feeling more depressed than I've ever felt in my life, actually, to be quite honest. That's why I love to come to do tarot. It makes me feel so good. But yeah, it's you really have to look at these cards because they're so small. Okay. So, oh, by the way, it's 111. Make a wish. 111. Okay. So, yeah, there's movement, and the movement is away from the heartache. So that is good. Good news number one. Both of these knights, we've got two knights, okay? We've got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So this is perfect because this means that this heartache is causing us to, want to go within, to get to the place where we're really, really motivated to go within. But it's also helping us to get our mind right and our emotions right. And that's only going to happen through, again, doing the shadow work and doing the inner child healing. So if the heartache has not lit a fire under your butt yet to do some of this inner child healing work and this shadow work, then I highly recommend that, this video do that, I just highly recommend that you do it. Just start to do it, and you'll see what all the hype is about, if you haven't been doing it. And if you have been doing it, just think about all the positive things that you get out of it. And if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, then go check out my playlists on this channel and on Klairee Berry Sanctuary. I have numerous playlists. I have a shadow work playlist. I have one called just my program that kind of details the whole process of the shadow work and the inner child healing, which is very similar. Okay? But they're so important. And again, it's going to help you change your mental state, change your emotional state. Because a lot of times sometimes this heartache isn't even real. A lot of times we are causing extra problems in our life by imagining stuff that's not even there. And that also could be some of the situation because it was reversed. Okay? So it may be that this heartache that we're experiencing now, we've been through some heartache. It might be this residual heartache, you know what I mean? That's just like lasting, and sometimes we get addicted to it. And literally, I've done this numerous times. You can really change your feelings. I mean, like sometimes I just get, again, Cancer, sun sign, and moon sign. I just get so down with my feelings, and then it's like, you know what? I don't have to feel this way, and I'm like, bring it up. And I also just got done making a list of like mood boosters and things that you can do to physically make yourself feel better. You're not going to probably have a lot of luck. Oh, you're, emotionally feeling horrible. So just telling yourself to be happy, or, like trying to just change it out of the blue. Just, okay, change right now. Stop feeling that way. It doesn't work. It's like, stop thinking about a pink elephant. What are you going to think about? Pink elephant. Stop feeling, how hot it is right now. It's still fucking hot. You know what I mean? But when you do the work, when you do the inner healing work, it'll help you be able to deal with it so much better, to where that, if you have a heartache, well, you're going to take care of it, because the only reason that we have all this heartache in the first place is to teach us stuff, to get us on the right track. Evolution, it's evolution, baby. Okay. So we're learning how to be more discerning. Okay. We're learning how to, not only take care of other people. As Cancers, we tend to like to do that. But we're taking care of ourselves. And if we're not balanced within ourselves, then we can't balance our relationships either. Okay? It's very clear. It's very simple. It's very deep. You will flourish when you put yourself first, and when you balance yourself out. And you've got to balance out your mental and your emotional. And you've got to balance out these things, again, these thoughts and these emotions from your past, maybe, or from the present that you need to deal with. That's what the inner child healing work does, and the shadow work does. Help clear out those negative thoughts, those incorrect, a lot of times, thoughts and beliefs that are causing heartache over and over and over again. Okay? So we have to earnestly look within. Consider it your job. Consider it the most important thing that you do. Okay? That's kind of what I'm getting. I've gotten the Seven of Pentacles a couple times today as well. Okay? So there is still this kind of, it's going to be a little bit imbalanced. I'm seeing a lot of stuff about balance here. We get the Justice card, and then the Hermit, and then the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is your daily life. We're kind of still, I think there was a lot of change this summer, and we're still kind of balancing out like how we're actually spending. There's the school bus behind me. How we're actually spending our day-to-day life, what we're actually doing. Okay? Getting in the swing of things with our routines again. It's like we were really thrown off maybe by some heartache, and thrown off again by our feelings and by our emotions that are just keep going and going and going, that we don't have a grasp on because we didn't do enough shadow work. Okay? So what else is going on? Let's clarify these. Okay? We might be in some kind of denial, okay, still, and that we're that's going to help us, that this Hermit card, this inner child healing work and shadow work is going to actually help us to overcome and to let go of things. You know, it doesn't have to be a person, doesn't have to be a partner. It can be, again, your beliefs, some kind of beliefs, some kind of thoughts, some kind of expectations has to go. And this is going to change your whole life. This is going to change your whole life, from your thoughts to your emotions to your actions to what you get out of life, your habits and your karma and all of this stuff. And it's really going to help your passion as well. I feel like whenever you go inward and you let something go, you're going to kind of birth a new passion. And it might have to do, if you know, you may be like me and just like start healing. And then once you heal, wow, you want to help others, you know, and so you start a YouTube or you write a book or you make a video program or whatever you're doing, you know, like it's gonna kind of set you free. And it is, I'm getting, normally I'll get like a veering towards like one way or another, but I'm really feeling like this needs to be like shadow work and inner child healing. But it's going to immediately take you, it's not going to like immediately solve something for you, but after, again, sorry about the background noise, after you let go of something, you know, again, that you need to let go of, then you're going to feel really confident, you know, in your actions. Something's going to change to where you feel like you're finally almost there. You're finally getting there. You know what I mean? You may not get like everything you want right then, but you're going to make I feel like you're going to make a big leap, a big jump. Yeah. Wow. A lot of wands too. You're going to get, it's going to help with your passion. And not just like your passion within your relationship, but your passion for life. Oh, I'm going to cry. It really is going to accelerate. And it's going to be one of those things where it gets better fast. After you let this go, you got to do some work. You're going to have to do some work. You need to basically rush. This is what it's telling me. Rush into this inner child work. Like literally after this video, go straight over to my program and my playlists. And this will help balance you out. Keep going deeper. Don't just get a little bit and then say, oh, I did it, I'm done. Keep going deeper. Again, be very earnest. Be very earnest. Look at this Hermit card. Can you guys see that? I have no idea, again, if it's showing up or not. I know these cards kind of have a tendency not to. They're so detailed, and I love it. But yeah, this needs to be, it's almost like life or death. You know, you need to go inward, because this isn't working. You know, this heartache, living life like this, not happening. It's affecting our lives. It's affecting every single aspect of our lives, from our relationships to our work to just like waking daily life, you know, and possibly our health as well. And that's why it's really important to get into this. And as soon as we get into this, and as soon as here's what I'm seeing, as soon as we make the shadow work and inner child healing part of our lives, like lifestyle, like we're not just doing this once, twice, couple weeks of it. This is a way of life. It really is. And it's a lifestyle. So once we make it our lifestyle, once we accept it like that, which we can do this fast, this doesn't have to take forever. Life is going to change. You're going to lose something big that you needed to lose. Like I said, feelings, beliefs, expectations, thoughts that keep on attracting negative things to you. And all of a sudden, again, you're going to feel this, you're going to blossom. You're going to feel like, finally, you're going to get like, open your eyes to the good. Instead of focusing on that heartache all the time, you're going to be focusing on, this is really annoying. Like, why? It's telling us something. This is what you have to do too. Every little thing is telling me to be louder. It's telling me, I don't know. Sometimes it comes later and you figure it out later. But anyway, I'll just be really loud. So it's going to change your life. You're going to blossom. It's going to feel great, but then it's just going to keep on getting better. The more you do it, it's just going to keep on getting better. And you're going to feel like so empowered. You're going to feel so good. You're going to feel like you can do anything, basically. And you're going to get a lot out of it. Like you're going to have a lot flourish again in your life because of this issue. And you're going to feel, again, so confident. You're going to feel confident in the things that you do, the way that you know, the way that you walk, the way that you speak. Everything is going to be bettered. Also the way that you think. You know what I mean? Okay, let's move on. slide these over because I don't have a lot of room here. Okay, so what else can we learn? I feel like this already a really, it's a really good reading for where we're at. I feel like this is a kind of a critical, like we need this. We needed this today. I fucking know that I did. I know that I did. Okay, so also make sure that when you're doing things right now, that you're doing them for a reason. Make sure that you're doing them on purpose, and also make sure that you're listening to your spirit guides. Okay? Basically, it's like your spirit guides and your work in this genre, in this area, this arena, this inner work that we're doing should basically be like your number one priority. It should be like you're rearranging your life. You're going to rearrange what you do, okay, so that you can get more of this work done. It's like me coming here on my lunch break, taking care of business because this makes me feel good and it's healing. When I help heal others, I heal. That's like the law. That's like a law of the universe. What you give out, the frequency that you put out is what you receive. You know what I mean? So let's keep going. Yeah, a lot of action. I'm feeling like this is just going to set you free for things to happen, things that you've wanted to happen for a really long time. Okay? Some of these are just sliding around, and then I think I'm looking at a new one. So yeah, a lot of intuition, a lot of maybe like time alone right now. I feel like it's kind of like a period, a cycle where we need to, again, we need to know, yes, we're going to do shadow work and inner child healing, the switch work, as I call it, forever, but it's not going to be as hard. It's not going to be as all consuming as it is right now. Now is just the time that you really need to focus on it. It's almost like do not even focus on anything else but yourself right now. You have to be selfish in that way. And again, I always tell people, be selfish, be selfish. And that's because I know the people I'm talking to are like empaths and they're not selfish at all. So it's just balancing it out. Again, we spoke about balance earlier. And this is also balancing. And know that when you balance this out, it's going to balance out your relationship a lot more. It's going to take away that, protective shell a little bit that we tend to always carry around with us. Like we need to have, the shell covering us. That shell gets in our way sometimes. That shell, we need to be careful not to just like overprotect ourselves and shut people out. Cause that heartache deeper for our own self. Okay? It's like what you look for, you might find. And when we're strong, when we're doing this for ourselves, when we're going within, it makes us stronger. And it makes us able to see things more clearly. And, it's like, I don't know if this is a frog or an alligator or what, but I'm just sitting here thinking of like the Princess and the Frog, where it's like, are you a frog? Are you a real person? Or are you like a frog? And you're able to see through people better. You're able to get the gist and like know what's going on with them. And that way, that'll help protect yourself. You don't need to, just like shut everybody out and shut things out, that maybe shouldn't be shut out. Going in will help you so much. And a lot of times it can also just help you figure out what you want even more and what you deserve. Okay? So again, it's going to help with the thoughts. It's going to help you to be able to make sense of what's up and what's down, what's left and what's right. And also the inner and the outer, as far as your physical, your inner physical can improve from all of this, and your outer physical, but also your mental and your emotional. It's all going to improve. It's just like I said, a lot of balance. A lot of balance will come from getting your mind right. Getting your mind right is the first step. It's all about the switch work, baby. All about the switch work. But yeah, we're going to gain so much. We're going to become so confident. And again, it's going to be in large part due to the shadow work. And again, you may go on to make money. You may go on to make a lifestyle around this. I feel like you're just going to be like so solid after this. So solid after doing this work. You're going to be able to like make wishes and they come true. You're going to be able to like plant seeds everywhere and they just grow and grow and grow. It's like everything you ever wanted is on the other side of doing this shadow work. I shit you not. I shit you not. Okay? So we did get the Lovers. I was like, oh, let's pull one or two more. We did get the Lovers. So again, love yourself first. Love yourself first, and then you can worry about this. This is your number one priority. The reason why we've been having this heartache is because we have not been focused. We have not been focused on ourselves. We have not been putting ourselves first. I'm getting this a lot. We were very much imbalanced. Even if we thought we were making, and some of us, I feel like we're getting better. And we're making inroads, and we're making changes, and we're loving ourselves more. But we're still not there yet. We need to keep going and really, truly love ourselves first. And then you can show up for somebody else. And then they'll show up for you truly when your vibration is on that frequency where you're loving yourself. Love is all there is. And it is the most powerful frequency. And that's why a lot of times this world, it's like it gets blocked. Because not everybody, wants us to be in love or having this highest frequency in the world, changing the world, having heaven on earth. Everybody is getting enlightened and evolving. Some people, I'm just going to say it, want us to be slaves. They want our money. They want our manpower, yada, 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 yada. Okay? Not going to get into that too much, but this is basically like the key to everything is like know thyself, love thyself. And you got to know yourself. You got to do that shadow work. You got to go back to these memories and these thoughts that sometimes we don't even know that they exist consciously, but subconsciously we do. So for everything, again, for your money, for your love, for clarity of mind, for your emotional health, physical health, for your everyday life, for what you do, learning how to just dance through life, getting what you want, anything you ever wanted. It's like we got the Fool card as the last card, and I think that just means like, yeah, you don't know that I know what I'm talking about for real, but I mean, what's it going to hurt if you watch a video and you yeah, okay, you could say, okay, well, I'm just going to go and watch the playlist, and you go watch a couple of videos out of the playlist.